Hello. Today we're going to do some standing stretches, some chair yoga, and then we'll get down on the mat, do some mobility exercises. So if you're new to yoga or you're tight or you've got some kind of injury that you're nursing and your doctor's approved you to do some kind of thing like chair yoga and stretching, then this is a good video for you. So this is first just warm up a little bit, but just marching in place slowly. Just a little blood flow. Just a little blood flow, standing up. I'm going to get into our standing stretches. It's marching in place, marching in place, marching in place. All right. Come to a stop. Separate the feet a little wider than the hips. Make sure the feet are parallel, not turned out, parallel. Arms at your side and stretch our necks by dropping our chin to our chest, standing tall and just breathing. We're stretching the back of our necks. And close your eyes if you want to. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Then just gently roll your right ear over to your right shoulder. Now we're just stretching the left sides of our necks. Again, eyes closed or eyes open. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, roll the chin to the chest. Bring the left ear to the left shoulder. And just relax and stretch. Relax and stretch. Close your eyes if you want. Still, one more time. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder. Hang them out. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. Big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, head back up to neutral. Now lift your chin and just drop your head back, stretching the front of your neck. A little hard to breathe here, but just breathe through it. Inhale and exhale, head back to neutral. Couple more neck stretches. Turn your head to the left like you're trying to look behind you. A few breaths here. On your next exhale, turn to the other side. And try and look behind you. Just breathe. Inhale, exhale back to neutral position for your head. Let's do another more fun neck stretch. Take your left hand, reach behind you. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist. It's your right hand, make a chicken wing on the right side. Drop your head towards the chicken wing side. The deeper neck stretch. Now keeping that right ear generally over your right shoulder, turn your nose to the ground, moves the stretch to the back of your neck. Again, keeping the right ear generally over the right shoulder, tilt the nose up. And stay with the head on that side. Eyes forward, take a big inhale. Exhale, roll the chin to the chest, head up, release out of that other side. So arm behind, grab the wrist, pull it over, make the chicken wing, drop the head to the chicken wing side. Again, you just tilt the nose down. You're still keeping that head over that shoulder. Again, keeping the head over that shoulder, now tilt the nose up. Keeping the head over that shoulder, eyes back to center. Take a big inhale. Exhale, roll the chin to the chest, head to neutral, release out of that. Let's stretch our sides. So right hand down, left arm up. Kick the hips left, lean to the right. Let's give this some extra. So take the bottom hand, grab the wrist, pull yourself over a little more, and bring the hand back down. You can look forward, or up to your hand. Either works. Inhale up, exhale other side. Okay, let's get some oomph to that. Pull the wrist, pull yourself over some more. And eyes can look up or forward. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Bring the arms down to a T. Turn the palms to face up, thumbs back. Push your chest forward. And bring your thumbs and your hands behind you, stretching the chest, like you're leaning into the wind here. Good, very good. All right, stand back up tall, like goalpost arms or scarecrow arms. Bring your arms together in the front. Open them wide. Together in the front. Open them wide. One more time, together in the front. Open them wide. Release your hands down to the sides. Take your hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Push the wrist down. Lift the chest. So I'm super tight here, but I'm going to work it as best I can. Lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades back and down, and pull your hands away from your back. Always go as far as you can. Just going to hold this for about 10 seconds. Don't let the shoulders roll forward. Shoulders back and down. And just breathe. Got a little more there. This is my tight spot. Well, one of my tight spots. A few more seconds here. And release out of that. Shake it out. All right. Let's stretch our biceps. So take your arm up, parallel to the ground, palm facing forward, fingers down, and just pull the fingers back. A nice little stretch of the biceps. Just breathe here. Release from that and get the other side. Shine the eye to elbow towards the sky. Release from that. We got the biceps. Let's do the triceps. Take the left arm up, bend it. So you're tapping yourself in the back, elbow point to the sky. Then pull the elbow down. And if you can, grab the flesh of your arm and pull the flesh, the skin, away from the shoulder to really stretch that tricep muscle. Another breath here. Release from that, other side. Again, pull it down and then pull the skin away from the shoulder to stretch the tricep. Just breathe. Release from that, shake it on out. Let's just do a gentle standing twist. So arms out to a T again, palms out. Twist your whole body to the right. Look at the back hand. Back to center and twist to the left. Back to center and just shake on out. Okay. Now we get to sit down on our chair. So get your chair. You can also use a stability ball if you want for this, if your balance is up for it. And have a seat in your chair. So if you're on your stability ball, you're just going to slide forward and down a little bit. On your chair, just slide forward. So your butt's towards the edge. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Inhale your arms overhead and exhale, fold over your legs. Gentle forward fold. Point the feet while you're doing this. And flex the feet. Point the feet. Flex the feet. Point the feet. Flex the feet and hold the flex. There's a trick to getting lower down on your legs. Take an inhale. Straighten your back a little bit. And as you exhale, squeeze your lowest abs in actively, and then you'll fold over deeper from your hip crease. Let's try that again. Inhale, straighten up a little bit, and then exhale. Really squeeze those low abs in and go a little deeper into the stretch. There we go. It's going to hang out here for a total of about 15 seconds. And just breathing. Anytime you feel like releasing a little further, just release down a little further. And grab your toes, grab your toes. If you can get the floor, whatever works for you today. 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Sit back up. Open your legs into a straddle. You can relax your feet for the straddle. Inhale up again. Then exhale down again. Again, hands will slide down the legs. Keep yourself nice and supported. Your head should be in line with your spine, so you're not lifting your neck up. You have to lift your neck up to look what we're doing. Then put your head back down, look at the floor, looking down like a 45-degree angle. And just breathe here so you can go a little deeper into the stretch with every exhale. Pull the abs in, get a little deeper. Another few seconds here. And then slowly come back up to seated. All right. Slide a little bit back on your chair. You don't have to go all the way back, but a little bit back. All right. Modified pigeon stretch. Take one leg, I'll take my right leg, cross it over the left leg. Sitting tall, I'm just going to fold over the legs. I'll make arms straight on front of my leg, or I can do the side, it doesn't really matter. Opening the hip here. Again, we're just breathing and stretching, breathing and stretching. A few more seconds here. Slowly come back up and switch legs. So I just had a hip surgery 3 weeks ago. This hip, not as good as this hip. So I'm still, doctor said I can do this, so I'll do it gently. So if you have some kind of injury or some kind of surgery or whatever, follow your doctor's order. So I'm just going to lean over a little bit. I'm not going deeper. Just going to hang out. With time, my injury will heal. Likewise with time, if you keep doing this all the time, you get deeper into your stretches. Just breathe, come up, plant the feet. So we're in a chair. Let's do chair pose in a chair. So hands towards center. Lean forward slightly. Bring your arms overhead. All right. So if you want to work on some thigh strength, you can lean forward a little bit. Just lift up and hold for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit back down. You don't have to do that. Or if you keep doing this video over and over again, you can increase to 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, maybe as long as 30 seconds, okay? Might no more than 30 seconds. So for whatever reason, you're still up here, please sit your butt down, hands heart center, relax, down. All right, slide your butt back a little bit. Let's do another twisty, twisty. Arms overhead, bring the right arm, twist to the right, bring the right arm behind the chair, left hand, the right thigh, and twist. As you inhale, think of lengthening through the spine, growing taller. As you exhale, twist a little more. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to twist. Slowly unwind, bring your arms up overhead, and go to the other side. And one arm behind, other arm grabbing the thigh, and twist. Nice tall spine. Again, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, squeeze the abs in and twist more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Unwind, arms to the sky. Hands come back down to your legs. Okay. Let's do a little more foot exercise. Is also working our quads. So sitting up tall, hands at your side, relax. Lift the right leg up, then point the foot, flex the foot. Point the foot, flex the foot. Point, flex, point, flex. Place the foot down. Other leg up. Point, flex, point, flex. I lost count how many times I did the other side. Point, flex. Let's go one more time. Point, flex. Put that foot down. All right, bring the other foot up again. Do circles in one direction with that foot. Just make little circles. All right, just make little circles in one direction. Foot circles aren't that good. Then do circles in the other direction. Now foot mobility here. And back to the first direction. And back to the second direction. And set that foot down. Other foot up. Make your circles. Make your circles. 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 Other way. A little more flexion on this foot. Yeah, nobody's even. And back to the first direction. And back to the second direction. All right, place that foot down. Okay, now the fun part. So you're going to pivot your whole body to the left. You're going to slide back so your knee is close to the side of this chair. Bring your other leg back behind you. You try to get your foot flat on the ground, but if it doesn't go flat on the ground, don't worry. There's a bend in your knee, don't worry either. Okay? Turn your chest to face sideways, arms overhead, warrior one on the chair. Just breathe here. Lift the heart, reach the fingertips. No bendy arms, nicely straight arms. Nice straight arms here. Just going to hold this for a few more seconds. Then twist the body to face forward again. Tee the arms. Look over the front hand. You're now on warrior two. So warrior two, you want to be nice and upright. You want to be leaning into it. Nice and upright. And breathing, breathing, breathing. Front hand flips the palm face up. The back hand comes to the back leg. And you're going to lean back, side bend. It's kind of like the side bend we did at the beginning. Now, on your chair in a warrior position, reverse warrior. And hold. Look at the top hand if you want. And float back to warrior two, both palms down. All right. Tricky part, going into side angle pose. So bend the front arm, front elbow to front knee. Other arm goes to the sky, then reaches towards the wall. You don't want to let your chest collapse here. You want your chest open to the side. Side angle pose. Looking forward. From side angle, we float back to warrior two. We add a reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Back to warrior one. Hands come down to rest. Take your body, slide it up in the center of your chair. Reposition yourself to the other side. So, legs back. Put your foot on the ground. Keep your heels up a little bit. Your legs bent, doesn't really matter. We're working on our chest and our shoulders here. So, pivot, turn, arms overhead. Warrior one. And breathe. Again, nice straight arms. Pivot the chest to face forward. Tee the arms, palms down, warrior two. Again, no leaning forward. Nice straight torso. Breathe. Flip the front palm, back hand to back leg, side bend back into reverse warrior. So my hips a little verklempt still here from the surgery. So I don't go as back as far here. Float back to warrior two, and now side angle pose. Front elbow to front knee, other arm to the sky first, then reach forward overhead towards the wall. Again, don't let your chest collapse towards the ground. top arm to the sky, float back to warrior two, and to reverse, back to warrior two, back to warrior one, hands come down, pivot back around to your nice seated position. All right, let's stand on up and take our chairs towards one side of the mat. I'm gonna put mine towards the left side. And I want the back of the chair, back of the chair. Step back, my hands on the back of the chair. I'm going to keep my weight in my feet. I'm going to press my chest towards the ground into a nice flat back pose. Feet are parallel and spaced about hip to shoulder distance apart. Nice flat back pose. Just breathe here. Just breathe. Stick the booty out. Then soften the knees a little bit. Come on up. Turn your chair around. So now you have the lower part of the chair. So if you're using a stability ball for this, just put your hands on the middle of the ball, so the top of the ball. And to modify down dog pose. So bend over, hands on the lower part, head down, walk your feet away from you. And try to make a triangle. So it's kind of like flat back, but you're a little bit lower. Imagine you're pushing your hands against the floor. You are in your down. Nice straight legs here. Press the backs of the legs behind you. Soften the knees, walk your feet towards your hands. Come on up. All right. Let's turn our chair around again. Let's do some balancing. So if you're unsure of your balance, you got the chair here to help. You don't want to use it, you don't have to use it, right? You don't want to put a lot of weight. You just want it there to, as a reminder to keep you safe. So we're going to just lift the opposite leg from the chair out to the side and hold. And bring it back in and set it down. All right, let's do that a few more times. So no hands, back, or you can just touch lightly on the chair. Out, back, no hands, out, and back, out, and back. All right. Again, you can use a chair for support or not. That same leg, keep the knee down, bend the knee, bring the heel towards the butt, back down. Okay. No hands, balance, and down. Chair for support. Back and down. Back and down. Let's do one more. Pick yourself in the butt if you can, and down. All right. Move the chair to the other side. We'll keep that sequence. The chair's there if you need it. If you don't, you don't. And balance. Bring the leg off to the side. Back down. Try to keep the feet parallel when you bring the leg back out to the side. Out and down. Out and down. Yeah, one more. Out and down. Let's work our hamstrings and stretch our quads by bending the leg back, hamstring curl, set it down, back and down, back and down, and one more time, up and down. All right, let's take our chair and get it out of the way. Start my chair. However you need to do it, make your way down onto all fours. So take your time. Knees are under the hips, so there's a space between your knees. Hands on the ground, fingertips spread wide. Doing cat and cow pose. Feet are relaxed behind you, so you kind of drop your belly, lift your heart. You got a scoop on your back, and look up. Like you're sticking your butt out. Exhale, push into the floor, round the opposite direction. Look at your knees. You're like an archway. Tall Freddy cat pose. Inhale into the opposite direction. Cow pose. And pull your shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, cat pose. One more time. Inhale to cow. And exhale to tall, Frady cat. Find a neutral spine. Send your left leg back and up. Point the toes as best as you can. Reach the right hand up for a balance posture. Bring the arm out to the side, leg out to the side. Flex the foot now. And hold. Just holding for a few breaths. Bring everything back to center. Hand down. Knee down. Relax the foot. Other leg back and up. Point the foot as best as you can. Other hand up. Hold. Arm to the side, leg to the side. Hold and flex the foot. Everything comes back to the center. Hand down, knee down. Relax the foot. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Come up to kneeling vertically. You're going to do little baby camel pose. So in camel pose, you have your feet relaxed or flexed. Doesn't really matter for this. We're just doing a baby camel. So hands, I want my feet, I want to relax my feet. You're taking the ridge of your hand and putting it at the top of your hip crest, hip bone, fingertips down, other hand same way. You're going to push your hips forward, lift your heart, drop your head back, put your elbows behind you. Man, can I feel that stretch right on my T-band today. Just breathe, baby camel, no back stretch. And relax out of that. All right. Now, however you want to get there, come down onto your bellies. So the traditional yoga thing is to step up to plank, lower down, but whatever works for you. Slide back so you can put a face cheek down on the mat. Into a shoulder stretch. So left face cheek on the ground. Take your right arm out to the side, straight up to the side. Push into your right hand. And bring the right hip up off the ground. Roll over to the left hip, and then let the top leg come back and down. Shoulder stretch. Should feel good. Just breathe. Slowly unwind from that and find the other side. Lay on the ground. And breathe. I'm going to come back out of that and go back into it sort of, but this time, arm that goes up the side, bend it to make a 90 degrees to make your scarecrow or goalpost arm, then kick on over. A little more intense of a stretch on the shoulder. And slowly unwind from that and find the other side. Goalpost arm. Ooh, what's my tight shoulder? Oh yeah, that's my tight everything. Come back over. Now roll onto your side. Bring your knees up a little bit. Extend one arm out and bend the arm to support your head. So your knees are bent like at about a 45-degree angle from your body, stacked on top of each other. Top hand is down on the ground for support. We're going to do the clamshell mobility exercise. So keeping the feet together, just going to open the knee out to the side and close it back down. Opening and closing like a clamshell. Back, up and down. It's 2 to 5, 3, 4, and 5. Right. However you want to get there, you're going to roll over to the other side. Right, I'm going to get up, move around to the other side. Get yourself set up. Support your head in your hand, other hand on the ground for support. Knees are bent 45 degrees. Just keep the feet together then. Open the knee up, clamshell, up, and close it back down. Open and close. It's 2, open, and close for 3, open, and close for 4, open, and close for 5. All right. Work yourself up to a seated position. Legs straight out in front of you. We can never stretch our hamstrings enough. So like we did earlier in the chair, we'll do the same thing. We'll sit tall. Arms overhead. Bend at the waist. Nice flat back first. Then let the hands come down to the legs, feet, ground, whatever. And then you let the back stretch around slowly. So your goal is try to get the crown of your head to your feet, not your nose to your knees. You're not just bending over, just like that. You're trying to get down. So with each exhale, squeeze those low abs in so you can get a little lower. Okay, we're just going to hang out here. A total of 20 seconds. You can also pull on the ground or pull on your legs a little bit. Put yourself deeper into the stretch. Keep going. At your own pace. Every time you do this, you get a little better. All right, let's come back up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Up into your straddle. Same thing. This time, your hands on your legs. Bring your hands to the ground. Start folding forward. So again, nice flat back. Exhale, come a little lower. Your first goal is to get your elbows on the ground. Get your elbows on the ground. You want to get your arms a little farther in front of you. Get your elbows on the ground again. If you're a young gymnast, you can just flop down and put your chest on the ground. But I'm not a young gymnast. Just keep going. Keep going. Going. A few more seconds here. Come on up. All right. So turn your torso towards your left leg. So now you're lined up with your right leg. Right hand slides down the right leg. Grab your big toes with the peace fingers if you can. If not, just grab your shin or your ankle. Other arm overhead and side bend over that leg. Again, you don't want to let your chest dip. You want to keep your chest as open as possible. So if you have to be up here to have an open chest, be up here. And breathe. Come up out of that. Again, your shoulder might be way open here, whatever works for you. So again, I'll turn over the other leg. So now the torso, side of the torso is lined up with the left leg. Grab my peace fingers, grab my big toe with my peace fingers, and reach over. So now I'm going to come up a little bit here so I can get my chest more open. And come on down. You can look forward, you can close your eyes, whatever you want to do. Just breathe. And come up out of that. All right. Bring your legs together. And then make sure you're centered on your mat with your feet pointing towards a short edge. I'm just going to do a mini ab exercise rolling down. So, sit tall. Reach your arms forward, parallel to the ground. Now scoop those low abs in, and with control, roll all the way down to the ground for 10 counts. Let's roll down to the ground for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, reposition yourself on your mat if you missed a little bit. Plant your feet, bring your knees together, palms down on the ground. Hip lift, just slowly lift your hips to the sky and hold. Now squeeze your knees together, squeeze your thighs together, squeeze your low abs in, squeeze your glutes, squeeze everything together and hold. And slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Right. Take your arms out to a T, make your goalpost or scarecrow arms again. Then rotating from the shoulders, Bring the fingertips to point to the sky. Now lift your hips up again. And as you lift your hips up, press your palms down towards the ground. All right. Now hip lift with a shoulder stretch. 2 stretches in one. And then rolling down slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Let the arms come back down to the ground. Your hands come back down to the ground at the same time as your butt hits the ground. Bring your arms along your side. Lift your butt up a little bit. Walk your hands underneath your back. Interlace your fingers. Press your pinkies into the mat. Walk your shoulder blades closer together and lift your hips high. It's another combo. Shoulder stretch and hip stretch. Release your hands slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Draw your right knee to your chest. Lift your head up. Grab your shin with both hands and then pull your shin in towards your chest and hold. Straighten the other leg out onto the ground and flex the foot. Right. Re-bend the straight leg, plant the foot. Other foot comes down, relax the head back and down. Bring the other knee into the chest. Grab the shin. Nose to knee. Pull it in and straighten the other leg. Flex the foot of the straight leg. Just breathe. Right. Re-bend the straight leg, plant the foot down, plant the other foot next to it. Slowly come on down. Bring the soles of the feet together and then just let the knees open wide to the side. Turn the palms up. Supine Baddha Konasana pose. Breathe here again. Just breathe, breathe, breathe. Now send your feet out straight, legs out straight. Relax the feet, let them flop open. And separate your feet about hip to shoulder distance apart. Arms should be about a 30 to 45 degree angle from the sides of your body. Lift your head for a second, tilt your chin down, press your head back down to the ground. So before we go to final resting pose, let's do a little back of the neck strengthening pose. So for a count of 20, we're just going to push our head, back of the head into the mat. 3, 2, 1. Push the back of the head into the mat for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Now we're into Shavasana or corpse pose. So take about 10 nice, slow breaths in your corpse pose. But again, the chin should be tucked down a little. You don't want to crane your chin to the sky. It screws up your posture. Let the back of your head on the ground. So just breathe here. As you're breathing in and out, let your feet relax. Let the knees relax. Let the thighs relax. Let the hips relax. Feel the belly rise as you inhale. Feel the belly fall as you exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Feel your shoulder blades melt into the ground. Feel your shoulders, tops of your shoulders melt into the ground. And your arms, the backs of your hands just resting easily. Feel the head, back of the head resting into the ground. Feel everything just being supported by the ground. On your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead, but keep them mostly in contact with the ground. Flex your feet, reach for your fingertips, big full body stretch. And exhale, just relax. Again, inhale, big full body stretch. Exhale, relax. One more time. Inhale, big full body stretch. This time as you exhale, draw your knees to your chest, roll over onto your right side, support your head inside your face on your bicep, other arm comes to the ground, then push yourself up to a seated position with the legs crossed. Sit tall, let your wrist just rest on your knees. Now, whatever knee's in front, or sorry, whatever shin is in front, switch it. Let's go one more way to do this. Switch it, sitting tall. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Bring the hands together. Exhale, pull the hands down through heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale through heart center. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale through heart center. We bow forward. We bring our thumbs to near our eyebrows and say, namaste. All right. Good job, everybody. So if you want to do that again and again, and keep working on your flexibility, and also with your chair, working on your strength of your quads, keep doing it. You can only get stronger and better. Thank you for joining me.